Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me know about the audio real quick. I just want to make sure that I have that taken care of. YouTube is telling me I have a good connection. So let's see here. I'll wait for people to hop in here. What's up, Trump rules? Sounds good. Okay. Hallelujah. Hello, Slice of Butter, Gunpoint, Sharif. Yesterday, I had issues with the live stream, and some of you were on here. You saw that, and I don't know what was going on. I think it's just my internet connection wasn't so hot, so I needed to take care of things, and I went live on TikTok instead, which is always a blast. So, man, video resolution. I am getting a video resolution warning. So hopefully we're okay. But let's see. It's the Russians. Yeah, that's funny. Who knows what's going on with the Ukraine, with Russia. So, all right. Resolution. Hopefully this still continues to work out fine. Let's see. All right, Nick M, thumbs up. Yeah, just made podcast number 2, so check that out. Or I guess you could call it number 3. So anyway, let's talk Bitcoin. Let's see the chart here. So we're definitely meeting some more resistance. It would be great if we saw Bitcoin go back up to $45,000. I said we were going to get rejected at $45,000. That's exactly what happened. And then, I think a second retest, we could break through on that time. Bitcoin did not dump all that much lower than, man, all right. Give me 1 second. Bitcoin didn't dump much lower than I thought it would. Hey, Susie, what's up? So I thought Bitcoin was going to dump lower after that rejection at $35,000, or sorry, $45,000, but it didn't. So, now, yeah, let's make a move up to test number 2, and we'll see what happens after that. So, I am live, by the way, on Facebook, on TikTok, not on TikTok, never mind, on Twitter, and on Twitch. So let's see here. All right, sounds good. Yeah, people were thinking 41K. I really haven't paid attention to what other people have been saying lately, and it's more so of a time issue than anything else. So am I still holding any of my low cap picks like Fractal? I have some. I haven't logged into KuCoin in a couple weeks. I just haven't paid attention to it at all, and that's where all my low cap, so-called low cap gems are currently sitting. So I think I have some Fractal still, which I know hasn't done well. It's just the market turned and those low caps get decimated. So we'll see. But yeah, so I mean, the thing that I've been saying for a while now has been just look at all this resistance here. I mean, I'm tempted. I might log into KuCoin and we get up to 47,000 or so. I might open a short just to we are going to get rejected there. It's one of these things where what kind of rejection is it going to be? Is it going to be a hard rejection? I mean, look at the last time that we got up to the 21-week EMA, $52,000. The next day we dumped really hard and then kind of hung around $45,000 for a while and then dumped again. And so I really think a lot of people are targeting the 21-week EMA, but I don't expect a dump a huge dump afterwards because we were in a clear downtrend at that time when we got to $52,000, 21-week EMA. Now we're in an uptrend. So I would say a rejection at so first, again, got to break through $45,000. After that, a rejection at the 21-week EMA, go back down to maybe $45,000, hold that as support, another move up to the 21-week EMA, and then this time, the second time, or maybe the third time, break through it. And then we'll see about after that. So where do you think we're heading this week? Yeah, so I think the big thing right now is we're kind of waiting. So CPI numbers come out again tomorrow, and we're going to wait again. So here's the deal. I mean, if it's at 7% again, it's one of those things where it's like we know that it's already on the Fed's radar. We don't need to worry about the Fed doing anything drastic if CPI numbers are at 7%. And if they're lower than 7%, fine. You know, that might mean that, who knows, maybe the Fed will not do anything as drastic as we think they're going to do. But if we were to see CPI numbers at 8 or 9%, I think that would cause a short-term sell-off, and we would go lower, maybe back down to the 30s even, because again, I think that what the market would price in would be, instead of like a rate hike in March and in June, the market would probably price in something like a rate hike in February and in April or something like that. So, but eventually we would go higher, but short term, yeah, meetings every 2 seconds. There we go. Yeah. So let's see. I pay attention because I usually do the opposite and it goes in my favor. Oh yeah, definitely. So, there's still people saying that we're going to have a melt up, minority voices. And I disagree with that, but maybe I would be delighted if they were right. So, but yeah, like the general consensus, if they think that we're going to if most people think we're going to go to 41K, we're probably not going to 41K. So what's up, K group? Yep, I see you. Just for, I'm going to open Twitch real quick, just in case, I have like 45 followers on Twitch. I'm too old for Twitch, but I'm just going to open it up real quick just to make sure if anyone makes a comment on Twitch that I don't miss it. If you are on Facebook or Twitter, I'm not going to watch your comments or see your comments, but maybe it's worth it to keep the Twitch thing going on here. So bear with me 1 second. What is it? Video producer? No. Where? It's not creator dashboard. My goodness, I can't stand all this stuff. What do you, Phantom? Hey, what's up, big dog? So Phantom, I mean, the thing that I always say about Phantom is I like Phantom. I do like HBAR more, but I like Phantom. And the real thing that I compare it to is, Phantom, like the hare, and Turtle is, and HBAR is the turtle. So Phantom, I think short term is going to be a better, you're going to get better returns. Long term, I think it's going to be HBAR. So do I think Russia accepting crypto as currency drives prices up? I think I understand what you're asking. And all right. So Russia did announce today that they are doing some things with crypto, that they're acknowledging it as a currency. And so I would have expected higher price action as a result of that, and the market hasn't really responded. And so it's only long term a good thing, but I really never thought of that as a potential catalyst. I have 4 different catalysts in mind. One of them being a spot ETF, Ripple winning the lawsuit, the Fed turning dovish, and what was the other one? ETH 2.0. Those are my big 4 as far as potential catalysts are concerned. And some people were saying that Russia accepting crypto would be a catalyst, but it hasn't played out yet. But I don't know. It could still, it's just been a few hours. It could still play out. So Yeah, thoughts on blockchain backer thinking Bitcoin and Ethereum have already hit their highs. Blockchain backer is my favorite crypto YouTuber, and I probably like him because of just how much of a contrarian he is. And do I agree? I don't. The thing that I would, if $69,000 was the top for Bitcoin and 4,800 was the top for Ethereum, um, that's one thing. But the thing that I strongly disagree with him on is that Bitcoin's going to go down to $12,000. There's so many things that, so honestly, I mean, the big thing that I've been saying very often, if you listen to me, is I expect the 200-week simple moving average to get to $50,000 by the next halving. So if Bitcoin were to range around $50,000 until the next halving, that's one way for the 200-week simple moving average to get there. It would get there if that happened. But for it to go down to $12,000, I mean, that's something that's never happened in Bitcoin's history, was a revisit of the previous cycle top. And so I don't think that's something that he really he really considers. Well, all right, does he consider it? I think that he's willing to bet that something that's never happened before will happen. So, and I'm not willing to bet that. I think that something like that will happen one day, maybe like a decade from now, but not now. So I do think we'll go higher than $69,000. FTM is apparently undervalued according to Brian Ross Wins. Hey, he might be right. I don't know. He probably knows more about FTM than I do to make a judgment like that. So cool. Good morning, Clarence. Oh man, did you see the new Bitcoin miner ETF? The ticker is WGMI. I did not. I did not know that that was a ticker, and I think that's kind of lame. I am not a fan of that saying because it's not true. And I hate to say it like that, but I think, well, the thing that I say is, there's 28 viewers on this live stream right now. And the fact that you're here right now, chances are you're going to make it. But, I wouldn't be saying wag me in a time when there's 1,000 people on this live stream, which I've had 1,000 people on my TikTok live streams. And so, no, a large majority of those 1,000 people are not going to make it. And so you're never, I said that once on Thanksgiving Day. And then I saw Pepsi and Budweiser start saying wag me to each other. And I was like, okay, if they're saying that, then wag me's a lie. So let's see, 12K. I wish I would load big time. I do not want Bitcoin to go down to 12K. So let's see. FTM price prediction. I just said I don't really know all that much. Sorry, not that I don't know all that much, but like there are people who are more well versed in it than I am. And so for me to give a prediction, let's see where Phantom is right now. $2.26. I mean, there was a time that I said $10 to $15. It might get up that high. Paying short-term capital gains on Bitcoin and ETH is basically an idiot tax. Yeah. Hold on tight. I mean, I'm kind of laughing because I did sell some of my ETH, but that wasn't to cash out. That was to distribute. So, yeah. Uh-oh. I just accidentally pressed a button. I don't think it's. I'm assuming everything's still fine as far as audio is concerned. So, yes. Okay. Shall I go live on TikTok? I think I shall. Litecoin to 1K this year. I'm still super bullish on Litecoin. And I'm not all good. Okay, good. I would say, all right, like Bitcoin to 100K, I could see Litecoin going to 1K. So that's the thing. So when will Bitcoin get to 100K? You know, if you agree with the blockchain backer, probably not until the next halving. So if the blockchain backer is right, then Litecoin is not getting to 1K for probably 3 years. If he's wrong, which I believe he's wrong about the peak, then when? Yeah, audio's good. Good. All right. When? And I am more of a end of 2022, as of right now, end of 2022, early 2023 kind of person. So, and it's funny, you guys know that I thought we would peak much higher. We did peak in November. I thought we would peak much higher than that. But then I shifted about a week after that $69,000 peak. And so, but after that, I spent like a day, you know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but a day thinking that we're going to peak in January of 2022 instead. But then after really thinking about things, I was like, ooh, you know what? It's going to take a lot of time for this disillusionment of not peaking at the end of 2021 to play itself out. And so after that, I immediately went to like, I think it's going to take it maybe a year, you know, half a year at least, a year at most, or not at most, but a year more likely than half a year. So, you know, a year from November of last year. So time goes by quickly. That's one thing I'll say. But all right, I'm going to go live on TikTok. You guys know I will be able to respond to everything on YouTube, but probably not on TikTok. So let me get a screenshot of my YouTube channel so people know, hey, hop on over to YouTube. Get ready for the craziness, yeah. Litecoin will be here forever as long as crypto doesn't die. Litecoin will be 10K, 20K, whatever in the future. I very much agree with that. Any thoughts about Trias? Another low cap, another very micro cap. So right now I would not touch it, but we'll see. All right. Do you still feel we have this complete fallout bear market, 80% pullback crypto winter at some point, or do you feel that the cycle is broken and invalidated? It depends on how high we go. If $69,000 was the peak, then no, I very much do not believe in an 80% pullback. I think that's nonsense. If we were to go to $200,000 or more, or even like $150,000, I could see, you know, 150,000, I would say is still not an 80% pullback. I think it would have to be like $200,000 and then an 80% pullback for that. If not, then we're just gonna, you know, if $69,000 was the peak, that means that we're gonna range between 30 and 60,000 until the next cycle, which that seems very unlikely to me. So my assumption is that we will go over $100,000 and then we will have a pullback from there. If we only got to like $120,000, I would say the bottom would be around 50,000, maybe a little lower than that after that. So we'll see. All right, going live. Let me get set up on TikTok real quick. And on my screen. All right. I'm live on TikTok. JP Morgan targeting Bitcoin could rise to 150,000 long term. That seems a little low. Oh man, my goodness. Sorry. I need to fix something. It's very difficult to see the chat on TikTok. 1 second. Hello everybody. I mean, that's going to be a little easier, I suppose. Never mind. I'm just going to turn this inside out real quick. One second, everybody. Any thoughts on Comp or Badger? I don't know enough about either one. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, Zipper. What's up, Benya? I see you there. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, Benya. Bitcoin and ETH. What about them? I think up more likely than down. I will say that. So, all right, 1 second. For those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. I am able to respond to every question on YouTube, but TikTok's going to be rough just because there's going to be a lot more of you. So I can't believe I'm still here. Okay, Russ, what do you mean by that? But you're still here. You know, if you're still here holding crypto, then you're more likely to make it than other people. Those when crypto's really hot and there's 1,000 people in this live stream, that's a good sign for you to get out of here. That you have not dumped it all. Okay, there we go. Hello, 4 a.m. Flivco. Safe Moon. Yeah, Safe Moon. Safe Moon's my favorite cryptocurrency. Top 5 short-term plays, man. I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. I just, if Bitcoin gets up to $45,000, or sorry, $47, my top short-term play is going to be a Bitcoin short, because the 21-week EMA, we're going to get rejected there. It's just going to be like, I'm saying like for a day or two, not for the time, but sold all my microcaps and bought Bitcoin and Ethereum. Good idea. I think it's a good idea. Yes. So, all right. Thoughts on Russia news? So Russia is in on Bitcoin, or in on crypto. So good. Some people were expecting a huge pump, and it didn't quite happen. So now what? I don't know. In general, I just like, I'm a bear, not a bear. I was a crab from December 2nd to January 27th. And January 27th, I became a bull again. And I think that there's more bullish reasons to be bullish than bearish right now. So Russia, whatever effects that has, great. If they attack the Ukraine, watch out. Yeah, it's going to be rough. So let's see. Weren't they talking about banning crypto in Russia? Well, there was some speculation after they what am I thinking? After they met with China, because China is pretty not excited about crypto, but that didn't happen. And so the crypto weatherman, he called that. Let's see. It will end in tears. It always does. It always does. So I was not shadow banned. My mother-in-law has COVID and she works for me. And so I've been filling in for her with my business, and I've just been really busy. When do you think the cycle peak will be? Late 2022, early 2023 now. And I did change. I thought it was going to be late 2021. It didn't have, it did. We peaked in November, but I don't think that's a cycle peak. And so after that, I was like, I do think it's going to be at least half a year, but longer than that. So do you think small caps will pump hard if we get a 50,000 plus run with Bitcoin, or are they more of an end of the cycle pump? I would say if you're looking very small cap, that's more of an end of the cycle pump. Yeah. Sushi has been tough. What do you think? Yeah, I don't own any sushi. I like those kinds of coins, exchange coins, but I don't know. I really haven't given it any thought. Too many green days in a row, getting really nervous. Sure. Am I buying anything now? I'm not really buying anything now. Thank you, Foxtrot. The thing that I'm always going to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm always going to DCA into that. The thing that I would say, Cosmos has held up well. I think I'd put some money into Cosmos. Luna, I think it's at a bargain right now. So I would throw some money into that. So let's see, Bitcoin end of March. I don't know, $50,000. Let's see, will we expect dump? I just think watch my most recent TikTok. I think there's a lot of areas that we're gonna find as resistance. So do you think Bitcoin to 30K? No, I don't think so. It's very much possible, but my guess is no. So pump up during Super Bowl, lots of crypto advertising. we'll see. I mean, people are asking if I think crypto.com is going to dump during the Super Bowl. And it's one of those things, it's not pumping leading up to the Super Bowl. So I don't think it's going to dump. I don't see it as a buy the rumor, sell the news. It's doing okay. It's at 50 cents. But yeah, what are the best sources of revenue for a crypto influencer? You know, I don't make a ton of money as a crypto influencer, if you want to call me one. So it's easy. Well, let me say this. It's easily, I get offers all the time to promote random cryptocurrencies and NFTs. I could easily make 6 figures a year, easy, like more than 100,000, more like maybe $200,000-$300,000 a year, promoting random junk coins. But I'm in this for the long haul, and I think that would mess with my credibility in the long haul. So yeah, Solana long term, bullish. I'm very I'm not worried about this wormhole hack. You know, far worse things have happened with Ethereum, and so I am. It's not good optics, but they can get over it. So best place to learn about yield farming, honestly, trial and error. Just download like the crypto.com DeFi app and just plug away. Honestly, like trial and error. I don't know of any good YouTube videos that talk about yield farming. So let's see, for 1 year only, I'm not sure what you're talking about. When do you think the market will bounce back? I mean, it's starting to bounce back. I became a bull last week. Let's see. I'm very intrigued on Gala, Play to Earn Crypto, huge game partnership. Gala is my favorite metaverse crypto as of right now. So full moon weekend. I'm not a big what's it called? I'm not a big astrology guy, so I don't pay attention to it. I mean, I do pay attention to full moons because that doesn't. There's something about. I have a friend who worked in a nursing home and said full moons affect our patients very much, but I don't know what else to say about that afterwards. Any interest in Decentraland? I own some, and yeah, I like it. Yeah, Cosmos is Adam. Yes. Do you think NFT art is for money laundering? I'm sure some of it is, but we'll see. Best coin to invest in right now: Bitcoin and Ethereum. Cosmos and Luna as well. What will be the applications on or for the dark metaverse? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. Sleeping on Luna, sponsoring the Nats. I did not know that they were doing that, but cool. Yeah. And guys, for those of you again on TikTok, I am live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. I can't keep up with all these comments, but I can on YouTube. I'm able to respond to everything on YouTube. So Ergo and Cadena, don't know anything about Ergo, but Cadena, I'm not a huge fan of their tokenomics. That's the thing I keep on saying. So yeah, many, I'm still feeling positive about many. Yeah. What's breaking news? Mike V. Davis. Oh, sponsoring the Nats. Okay. All right. Thoughts on Crow after the Super Bowl, Caleb? I just said they're not pumping like crazy before the Super Bowl, so I'm not worried about after. Is Loopring a long-term hold? No, not yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. So let's see. Just neat observations. Yeah. Vet and XLM prediction December 2022. All right. I mean, that's assuming maybe that Bitcoin would peak, that we still have a peak ahead of us. So I'm assuming the C-suit for XRP is going to be over by then, which will be good for XLM. So how about I'm 50 cents for Vet and $1 for XLM? How about that? I don't know. 2 billion confiscated by the Department of Justice. Yes, Bitcoin. Yep. And we'll see what they do with that. I think they should hold it. So, oh, UFO gaming is about the dark metaverse. Okay, good to know. Bull bear market. Right now we are under the bull market support band, and my definition of whether we are in a bull or a bear market is the bull market support band. For the most part, I am bullish right now. That's what I need to say. And you lost 140K because of me. Okay, you know, it's not because of me. You need to take responsibility for your own actions. So opinion, you probably did a bunch of really stupid stuff, so you should not you should not say that it was because of me. Let's see, I'm up 400 on SHIB. Should I call him ahead? You should take profits on SHIB often. So let's see, can you please make some video about Ergo coin? I don't know anything about Ergo coin. So yeah, probably what you probably did is that guy probably like traded with leverage or options, you know, things that I say not to do. You probably did it. So that's a bummer. All right, Gen X is made 140K because of me. You didn't make 140K because of me. I'm going to say the same thing. It's not because of me. We are adults, I hope, in this chat. You take responsibility for your own actions, but awesome, congratulations. So, opinions on Algorand. I love Algorand. I think that Algorand is going to one day, and maybe even this cycle, catch up as far in terms of market cap to what Solana, Luna, Avalanche. So, hey, all right, 24/7 and on. Thank you. Let's see. The last seizure of Bitcoins were auctioned off. Tim Draper won it, 30,000 Bitcoin. Oh, okay. I have not seen that, but cool. Solana, ETH, HBAR. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. Next, I see you. Yeah. I really like all three of those cryptocurrencies. I don't know what else to say. I've said a lot about those. So, all right. Osgod, Bot Crow. Thoughts on Strong Block? I think that there's potential with Strong. I am curious to see what happens on some kind of a downswing. I mean, yeah, it's upswing. The volume is solid, but what happens on some kind of a downswing? It costs $5,000 to get a strong node. I'm not willing to do that at this point, but maybe one day, maybe like in the bear market. So let's see. How do I get on your live YouTube? Just hop on over to YouTube, search World War Bitcoin. So do you think it'll hit resistance at 45K and go back to 41K? No. I think we already hit resistance at 45K, didn't go to 41K, which I would have expected that would be the more likely thing. I think we're going to go up to 45K again, and maybe this time break through it. And if so, we're going to get rejected pretty hard at the 21-week EMA at 47K. So you feeling any way about Quant? Just you know what, the strength that it's shown recently has me excited about it. That, you know, I was never tempted to give up, but if any of you were tempted to give up on Quant, then look at it recently. You know, thought on Crow pump before Super Bowl. It's not really pumping. It's just going with the rest of the market. So it would be, if it was going to pump, it would be pumping by now. What happens to all these exchanges when Chase, Wells, BOA or allow crypto trading? Double RO. That's a great question. I think that they will continue to exist, and I think that they're solidifying in many ways. But you know, they could, Chase, Wells, and B of A could certainly eat up a share of that market. So, Polygon a good pickup? Yeah, I think so. So, I think Bitcoin will pull back. I just said no. I think it already pulled back from that $45,000 rejection. So yeah, Polkadot has high VC fundings. Is it the reason why it never pumps above 50? Huh? Maybe. Hey, what's up, Nikki? I think it's just, you know, it would have if, you know, just it was following Bitcoin's lead, and you know, you see Bitcoin go higher than $69,000, then Polkadot will as well. Did you just say no pullback? I think we already had pullback. So a great deal of this depends on CPI tomorrow. So again, CPI tomorrow. So what happens? What happens if we see high CPI numbers higher than 7, like 8 or 9? I think the market's not going to respond well to that. If we see low CPI numbers, I think it'll be okay. If we see 7, which is very high, yeah. So how acts Pablo He-Man? He seems very bearish. I have not watched a Pablo He-Man video in a couple months. During he's man, what do I say? I mean, he called for $20,000 Bitcoin over the summer. It didn't happen. I don't know if he's still calling for $20,000 Bitcoin. If he is, I think that he will end up being proven wrong again. But it's one of those things that there is a little corner of my mind. Could I see a situation where we go down to $20,000? Yes, but I think it's very, very, very unlikely. So Pablo's so inaccurate. You know, no, I gotta give Pablo some credit. You know, he did call the bottom on ETH. He said $2,200. I know that. So yeah, Pablo is just he's often very very bearish. So you know, he was gold when Bitcoin peaked because he was bearish. I'm assuming he was, I don't know. And you know, coin's at a low, he's probably gonna jump on that a little bit more. So have you ever stubbed your big toe and nail falls off? Yeah, actually one time I did. It was miserable. How do you get your bear market strategies? John McCarthy, worldwarbitcoin.teachable.com. Worldwarbitcoin.teachable.com. IOTEX, please don't know enough about IOTEX. So Stevie, it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Whatever. I mean, I don't speak with that kind of certainty. And I wasn't saying it's not going to happen. Like, I just don't speak. I don't say 100% for anything. So if you want to say 100%, fine. Let's. At the same time, Pablo said 20K is imminent, so he wasn't correct at the time. Yeah. Everyone's wrong at certain times. You know, I was wrong on certain occasions, and man, I still get a lot of crap for stuff that I very quickly shifted on, but I've been pretty accurate lately. But there's plenty of things I'm wrong about. So let's see. Crow, I've talked a lot about Crow. I love Crow, super bullish. Gala, yes. I don't know what Ultra is. Let's see. Thoughts on Eng, being talked about a lot. I've done a decent amount of research on Engine lately, and I think it's fantastic. I don't know price predictions, short term, long term, whatever, but I'm bullish. So yeah, Scotty, I already talked about blockchain backer says Bitcoin top, retracement plus alt season coming. So yeah, that's the big. I disagree with the blockchain backer about 69K being the top. But one thing that's going to change my mind in an instant is if we see this like big alt season coming up, like exactly what he's saying, a Bitcoin retracement to the mid 50s and then alt season to what, to what, just alts going crazy, then I will change my tune and I'll be like, take profit. This might be the end. But I don't think we're going to see this crazy alt season if Bitcoin goes up to the mid 50s. We'll see. So let's see. If you had a bag on hold, would you release it now into Bitcoin? I mean, not release it entirely, but DCA, yes. RSR, don't know enough. Poker City, don't know enough. Thoughts on Voyager token? I like the Voyager platform. I don't think it's ever going to be anything like Crypto.com or Binance. I think it will have a niche and that it'll grow slowly over time, which is good for the VGX token. So let's see. Algo, again, Algorand is, in my opinion, going to be very, very much up there in terms of market cap with Avalanche, with Solana, with Luna around that area. So Cardano, don't love Cardano. So, oh, hey, what's up, Introvert Millionaire? I've been buying Eng, FTM, VRA1, and CRV. Wow. Okay. That's an aggressive, I mean, man, some of those are pretty small cap. And so I hope it works out great for you. That's something that could pay off really well. Or, if Bitcoin goes down to $30,000, which I don't think it will, I think we're going to see a retrace up at least before that. Then that'll pay. Like if we see a retrace at the very least, then that'll pay off very well for you. So thoughts on Hathor? Don't know enough about Hathor. Sorry. See another TA based on Elliott waves and that Bitcoin is only now starting a major wave 5. Yeah, I've seen similar things. So yeah, VRA is solid. Yep. Let's see. How often are you going to do a podcast? So good. As of right now, once a week. Yeah, guys, search for the World War Bitcoin podcast. I launched a podcast and so far so good. I'm loving it, honestly. And I have not posted a link for this yet. There is a Discord now, and I'll post it on my Twitter account after this live stream. I am much more comfortable with Discord now. I used to be like, what in the world is Discord? It's so confusing to me, but now it's not as confusing. And so I'm on Discord. So yeah, John McCarthy, I see you there. Yep. I watched an interview with David Hunter about the melt up and eventual crash. What had you think melt up may not happen based on what he said? I mean, it's not more, it's more of like that seems, it just, I want it to happen. And so I'm checking my emotions, but there's nothing based on what he said. It's more of like, is it going to happen? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. So if he's right, whatever case he's made for a melt up is a stronger case than a case that I'm making for a melt up. The big thing though, I don't think that we'll see a 70 to 80% crash after that. Yeah, link to my Discord. I will. I'll post it on my Twitter account after this live stream. So check it out there. XLM or Ren. I don't know anything about Ren, but I really like XLM. So is there a way I can get my stolen cryptos back from Trust Wallet? Oh man, I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But let's see. Did you hear Russia is accepting crypto as currency? Yeah, I'd say that's bullish for sure. So is there, let's see, if you had a 5K to invest now, but only with coins on major exchanges like Coinbase, what would you choose? I put some definitely in Bitcoin, Ethereum, definitely. But you know, Coinbase has Solana, they have Cosmos. I'd put a decent amount into Cosmos. So do I think Hedera will be big one day? Yes, I do. Yeah. Personally think the outcome of the Ripple versus SEC case will kick off in all season whenever it happens. At the very earliest, it would be April, but I agree with you on that. Yeah, if Ripple wins that, or if they just get a slap on the wrist, I agree very much on that. Do I own Hex? I do. Yeah, I'm staking it till 2025. I'm a little nervous about it. I hope it's not zero at the time, but yeah. Do you trust keeping a lot of money on Anchor Protocol? I would not say. I had $100,000 in stable coins. I would put maybe like 25,000 there, 25,000 on Celsius, 25,000 on BlockFi, 25,000 on Voyager. I'd split it up like that. So when you're in profit, when do you personally take profits? 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. I do it when I see things pump. Like when I saw Shiba Inu pump, I almost timed that peak perfectly, and I panic sold about a third of my bag. And all right, over the summer, here's what I'll say. Solana was a big one that I was like, buy Solana. It was at $25 or something like that, $28. And when it got to $73, it hung around there for a little bit. I took some profits. It got up to $149. I took some profits. It got up to over $200. I took some profits. If I see those kind of movements where it's like, ooh, this is in good shape right now, I would say take profits. And at least try to at some point get your initial investment out, but that would involve at least a 2x. But there's no science to it. So I sold Shiba at the absolute. Yeah. What's up, TikTok goes the clock, bro? Yeah. What do you think XRP will hit when the SEC suit is won? I think. Let me think about that. It should, in my opinion, at least get back to its all-time high. So what's that? $3? Let's see. What do you think? I think we bounce on the weak EMA ribbons and test it and then go to lower level. I'm not able to visualize what you're talking about, Bitcoin bear. I'm assuming you're a bear. I think we're going to get rejected at the 21-week EMA. However low we go after that, I'm not sure. I don't think after that we'd go down to the 30s. Maybe we'd fill that CME futures gap at 40.6. But let's see. When do you think the next altcoin season will be? I don't think it's going to be for a while. There's people saying $55,000 Bitcoin altcoin season is going to go crazy. I don't think so, but I hope they're right. What about Chainlink? Bullish on Chainlink. I love it's top 5 for me. Love Chainlink. Thank you, Bastriel. I'm glad you profits. Are we above the bull run support band yet? No. 21-week EMA is at 47,000. 20-week SMA is at 49, I want to say. So we are not. Is Weather Simple safe for using to buy crypto? I've never used Weather Simple, so sorry about that. Again, for those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube right now. World War Bitcoin. Hop on over to YouTube, and I can answer every question on YouTube. I can't on TikTok. So, bought Link. All right. Yeah, I think Link's great. So, XRP buy now or wait if it drops back. Wait a little bit, maybe. I say wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. What do you think of Bitcoin's non-modular code? Thumbs up. That's an interesting question. So Weather Simple is safe to buy crypto. How about Coinbase? Coinbase is fine. Use Coinbase Pro. And don't try to sell when everything is going crazy because you won't be able to. Where do you buy XRP at? You can buy it on Uphold and on KuCoin. And there's probably other places too. Thanks, Crypto Treasures. Oh yeah, all right, Crypto Treasures. Smartest thing you can do is take profits and save those profits for dips, not to ape into something else right away. That is a good point, Gunpoint. Yep, That's you know what? Yes. And I did not do that. I would take profits from Solana and put it into something else. And I should have waited for a dip on something else to like either acquire more Solana or more Ethereum. So Gilberto's getting Wendy's for lunch. Yeah. You still love Litecoin. I love Litecoin. I don't know what that laughing emoji is about, but cool, man. Yeah, I love Litecoin. And I can't wait. I can't wait to have been proven right about that, which the day will come. And I am patient and I have a lot of conviction. So I guess congrats on that taunt. So do you think altcoins up to the Super Bowl and then crash? They would be pumping by now if that was the case. And so are they pumping right now? I wouldn't consider that a pump. I would consider that a retrace at least. Why is SLP pumping? Not paying attention to SLP, but glad that it's pumping. So let's see. A pullback on for the Bears was long overdue and is healthy. Yeah. Let's see. Quant. I love Quant. I've talked plenty about Quant, so I'm not going to answer any questions. At what price would you sell Litecoin? I don't know. I'll sell a few at, $200, sell a few more at 300, a few more at 400. So but I mean, there's a point where it's like, maybe if I sell half of it, I'll just hold on to it until we see 4 figures or something like that. So was BTT a Justin Sun vanity project, or does it have a future? I don't think it has a future. I mean, who knows? Bear market's canceled. There we go. What about Luna and AVAX? Bullish on both. More bullish on Luna. Love Mana. I love Mana. The Super Bowl FTX BTC giveaway, think we'll pump Bitcoin. I mean, all right, lots of people asking about the Super Bowl again. And the thing that I'll say is, what am I thinking? It should be pumping much harder than it is right now. I mean, if there's going to be a dump, it would be pumping much harder right now. So Revain thoughts. I don't know about anything about Revain. Gala is my favorite metaverse crypto. Love Crow. I love Crow. I own, that's probably my 3rd or 4th biggest holding right now. What about Doge? Stay away from Doge. I just think Doge will continue to underperform the rest of the market. Can I buy XRP? You can get it on Uphold or KuCoin. Sir, do you think the market will crash again? Definition of a crash? I mean, eventually, yeah. I don't think anytime soon. So he tests the weekly EMA ribbons from below and keeps falling. In my opinion, I think we go into the bear market. The bear market. I mean, I'm not surprised Bitcoin bear 22. Here's, oh man, sorry. Oops. Sorry for those of you on TikTok or on YouTube. All right, let me pause that. Give me 1 second. The thing that would make me agree with you, Bitcoin 2, is if I start seeing long-term holders sell, which they're not selling. And they didn't sell a ton at $69,000, which means I think that they would wait for the most part for higher prices at $69,000. If they start selling at like 55,000, then I will probably agree with you. But they're not selling in the 40s. And so until then, I don't think we go into a bear market. Okay, laughing emoji on the Litecoin comment is because you go crazy when people ask. Okay. All right. I can't stand the laughing while crying emoji. There's just something about that emoji that I'm like, it's so annoying. Yeah, trust me, stay away from BTT and Tron. I agree with you on that. Please make a video about ErgoCoin, because what I hear is Chainlink's main founder created it. I'll look into it, but no guarantees that I'm going to make a video about it. So my Gala prediction higher. I mean, all right. The thing that I say, market cap. I think Gala will catch up to Mana, Sandbox, and Axie Infinity. So, all right, let's see. Same bro. Top metaverse cryptos: Gala, Sandbox, Axie Infinity, not Axie Infinity, Mana. BICO, I only bought it because it's a 3.0 coin. You think a later pump? I don't know anything about BICO. Sorry. Why even sell Bitcoin? Bitcoin powers the whole market. Trade everything else. Hold Bitcoin. That's my plan. Yeah, I agree. So Sir, have you noticed tectonic? I have not, no. New tokenomic for Link. I did not know there was a new tokenomic for Link. I probably should have known that since they're moving to staking, right? Or they're starting staking. Are we in another 4-year cycle to be big returns? What? All right. Halving is about 2 years from now. The next Bitcoin halving is 2 years from now. I think there's certain on-chain metrics that you could say April of 2021 was like the peak, and we somehow reached $69,000 in optimal bear market conditions. And so I would say that this time is different in some ways. So, all right, Bitcoin bear, the golden pocket is 53K. I agree. If we pump over the 53K, call me Bitcoin bull. Hey, yeah, sure. It's one of those things that's like, look at my most recent TikTok. I think we're in a minefield. It's a minefield above where we are right now, and it's going to take a long time. Lots of resistance there. So yeah, it's staking. Yep. Do you think hyper Bitcoinization will happen? Oh man, I'm 50-50, honestly. StormX, don't know enough. Bezoj Earth, don't know anything about that. Near, so Near, I did some trading with Near. I thought it was going to go higher. I thought it was going to go to 25, but I took it off. I took some money off the table at like 20. So I think it needs to cool off a little bit with Near. So, hey, thank you, Gatwick Twins. Really appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Smiles? Let's see. ETH, my brother, what you think where it's going? Everything that I say about Bitcoin, just apply it to ETH. ETH will follow Bitcoin. So let's see. Have you heard Russia is thinking about dealing with Bitcoin for their trade in oil and gas? So is that actually happening, Smiles? Because I know that that there's news about Russia looking at Bitcoin as a currency. And the thing that I've heard from Crypto Weatherman is that he thinks that that's what they're going to do. But I haven't heard any news about that. So what's the deal? Bought $800 of Gala at 22 cents, holding till the news hits the media. All right. Let's see. Lots of influencers talking about Gleek. I've never heard of Gleek. It's a weird name. What in the word is Gleek? To avoid some things to avoid sanctions. Thoughts on Shiba making another run, predicting to go to a penny. Shiba at a penny would be somewhere between a $3 and $4 trillion market cap. No, not happening. One day, let's say Bitcoin one day is at $100 trillion market cap. Could I see Shiba Inu at a $3 to $4 trillion market cap? Not really, but I wouldn't be shocked. So Harmony One, any good investment? I've heard great things about Harmony One. I've never done really a deep dive, so I don't feel comfortable talking about it like in depth. Thoughts on LGB coin after reminting? What is LBG coin? I don't think he wants to comment on Shiba. I only to say that it's not hitting a penny. Good morning, OC Pet Doctor. What's up? Do you think that Bitcoin will cross $50,000? Yeah, I would say that with a great deal of confidence. It depends though what happens after it hits $50,000. So I think Bitcoin will cross $50,000, but then we will see 40s before we see 60s. So 50s not going to 60s, going down to the 40s. And my hope after that is then another move up. So my portfolio diversification, like I'm mostly in Bitcoin and Ethereum, probably 50 to 60% Bitcoin and Ethereum. After that, I have a decent amount of XRP, a decent amount of Litecoin, a decent amount of crypto.com, and then Binance. Those four, I don't know which of the four is the biggest. So let's go Brandon coin. Oh, I mean, whatever. I like making fun of Joe Biden as much as the next guy, but I don't care about LGB coin. Took up some leverage positions. Okay, OC Pet Doctor. Am I a doctor? I'm not a doctor. OC Pet Doctor is. Do you think FOMO can help break the resistance you talked about? Yeah, yeah. If we get any of those catalysts, any of those big catalysts that I'm in, looking at, then yeah. So Clown 209, I remember you from somewhere. Welcome back. I know that you're kind of antagonistic, but welcome. All are welcome. Is 45K the resistance for Bitcoin? After 45K, what's the next big resistance level? Yeah, 45K is, we got rejected there. And after that, it's the 21-week EMA at $47,000. I'm very tempted. I'm not a trader, but I am very tempted to open a short at $47,000. So you're welcome. Happy. Thoughts on GRT token? Man, I haven't looked into GRT token in quite a while. I'm sorry. So, oh, laughing at the LGB coin. Okay. All right. That's funny. All right. Asking OC Pet Doctor some veterinarian questions. That's funny. Why is everyone so split on XRP? I think the fanboy stuff, like people who love XRP are insane about it. And I think that really turns people off. So all these catalysts aren't going to move up the price of anytime soon. I disagree. But I mean, they're not in play anytime soon. So hey, what's up, NoobTube? I'm good. My mother-in-law works for me. She has COVID. She's been out for like 2 weeks, and then I got sick. My wife got sick. My kids got sick. So it's been rough, but I'm good, man. I'm good. What's up, Sambo? What helium miner? I don't have a helium miner yet, but I can't wait to get one. So stock market crash, will crypto as well? If the stock market crashes, yeah, crypto will be affected. But guys, we are at peak. We are at peak. I'm telling you, peak saturation with this stock market, with the Fed fears. Like that doesn't, it takes months, maybe even years for interest rate hikes to actually take effect into the market. And so I've been saying since, $35,000 Bitcoin on the way up from $32,000, I'm a bull. And I would say I'm a bull on the stock market. So blow off top or no blow off top, man, I answered your question on Twitter, Sambo. I don't know. I'm less confident that there will be a blow off top. And so what's up, user 913193? Thank you so much. What will be the best investment now? S&P 500 or Bitcoin? I'd say Bitcoin. I mean, S&P 500 is probably, it's safer. So I'm surprised Russian news didn't pump the market harder. I mean, give it some time. Hey, what's up, Red Man Crazy? I'm doing well. I hope you're well. What helium miner would you get? Probably a Bobcat. I think the volcano is about to erupt. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I'm not sure what you're saying. XRP, will it come down again? I think a little bit more up and then down. I would wait. Yeah. Bitcoin, I think, is projected at 47K if and when it gets there. So will this be the year of Litecoin? Yes. I ordered 8 Bobcat miners and have waited 29 weeks already, and they are ignoring me. Oh, dude. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. And maybe I will avoid a Bobcat miner. So after SEC loses, what is XRP action? Insanity. I can't wait. You got any Wink? I have some Wink. Yeah, holding on to it. I like Wink. What do you think about it? What's up with Doge? I'm not a fan of Doge. No. Look at a Doge Bitcoin chart. You could see the new paradigm on the chart, and I just think from now on, the rest of this cycle, it's going to underperform the rest of the market. So year of gaming coins, maybe. Thank you, Susie. Any thoughts on Sologenic and the Corium airdrop? I have no idea what that is. It's so hard to keep up with with everything in crypto. So thank you to Tequila. AVAX is a persistent beast. I like AVAX. Yeah. Have you heard of Casper Network? I've heard of it. I don't know enough. So XRP keeps getting rejected at 90 cents. We'll see. All right. Let me see. I need to do something real quick. What am I going to do right now? I've been live for over an hour. Oh no, exactly an hour. So I need to take a break. I'm doing a lot of research on NFTs right now, and not necessarily to ape into NFTs, but more so I want to understand the market, and if this is the future, I want to know, and I want to be like more of an expert. I'm a noob with NFTs, but I'm trying to gain knowledge every day. So I'm going to take about an hour just to study more, and then I'll come back. I'll go live on TikTok. I'm done on YouTube, so I'm done on YouTube, but I might come back live on TikTok later today. So for those of you on TikTok, would great to follow World War Bitcoin and hop on over to Twitter. I'm going to share a link to my new Discord because I'm a lot more comfortable with Discord now, and so I'm not afraid of it anymore, even though I'm like 40. You know, I'm old. So follow me on TikTok, by the way, for those of you who don't follow me on TikTok as well. But I am done for now. I will be back later. So I see your comment, Smiles. I will check that out. So, all right, 40 is not old. In TikTok terms, 40 is very old. And in Discord terms, 40 is ancient. So 40 is old in that regard. But yeah, thank you, NoobTube. Thank you, Trump Rules. All right, see you all later. God bless you too.